begin. This should be a fast-paced game between two teams that like to get the ball up and down the court.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Carmody Center for the 24th year of the Gonzaga DC Classic Basketball Tournament. It's kind of unusual that these two teams would meet in the first round. I've seen them play in the finals a couple times here.
Absolutely. These are two very, very good basketball teams. Here we go. This is great basketball for a good cause. The money raised here goes towards the service outreach programs at Gonzaga.
Ready to go.
Abdul Rauf will tip off against Marco Kuzel. Got a steal by Glover. Glover takes it in. Dumps it back outside to Crawford for the three. No good. Rauf with the offensive rebound. Over to Chris Jenkins. Back to Crawford.
Nice pass.
Yep, good. Yeah, it's going to be a over and back. Over and back violation on the pass from Glover. Quick inbound pass, and the score off the inbound pass by Justin Brown, 6'4", senior forward.
Both teams are opening up their little zone press by Molloy.
Crawford out on the wing. Up top, Chris Jenkins with the long two. That's it. They tied it to about a minute into the night's contest. Davis brings the ball up against Tavon Blackman, who's an outstanding defensive player. Follows up his own rebound. Oh, stripped by Chris Jenkins. And again, Walter will be bringing it out of bounds. Back out top, C.J. Davis. Good help defense there. Pops and pops. Another offensive rebound. Chris Jenkins gets this rebound, and they're going to push it up the floor.
One of the signatures of Steve Turner's team is a stifling man-to-man defense.
Absolutely. There's a two-pointer from the wing. Score is 4-2. Archbishop Molloy. They're breaking a zone press there. Skip pass into beautiful pass. Caught by Chris Jenkins to Crawford. And Brian Crawford has tied the score at 4.
Look at
another steal by Crawford. Gonna come in. Tried to dish off on that. Probably should have taken it to the hoop and turned the ball over. Rebound by Crawford. Tries to force a pass ahead to Jenkins. There it goes the other way. We've got a basket and a blocking foul on the play.
So far, this is a track meet up and down the floor. We'll see who can sustain it the longest.
I think that's what we're in for today. It should be exciting basketball. Chaz Watler is going to the foul line to see if he can complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And he does. Score is 7-4 with 5:14 to play. They're again in their zone press. Breaking it with passes. That was wide, quick passes, ball never touched the ground. That is how you break a zone press. Beautifully executed.
And the Villanova signee finishes it, Chris Jenkins.
Almost another steal. That would have been Crawford's third steal in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. He is really active out here on the point. They tried to execute a backdoor there and turn over. Now they've gone, it looks like, to a man-to-man. Man-to-man press here.
Nice play,
Jordan. Again. They're going to be a very difficult team to press. They're very well coached, and no, not to put the ball on the ground. Just keep passing the ball, stay ahead of the press, and they're back in the lead 8-7. There's almost another steal.
And it is.
Tavon Blackman, another basket. He is lighter this year. He is lighter and quicker.
He looks great, and I'm sure Brown University is excited about him coming there next year.
Absolutely. They've extended the defense well beyond the three-point line here. Excellent defense there. An offensive rebound by Giles, who's only about listed at 5'8", but he had good position, but when he tried to take it back up, it was stripped nicely by Crawford. Giles back out to the top. To the pick. Kick out. Ball was kicked out to Watler, but he missed and the ball hit the top of the backboard and Gonzaga's ball. There they go. The track needs to go in the other direction. Chris Jenkins with the block. But the follow-up basket, and we are back to a 1-point lead for Gonzaga as they again break the press here. Across the line to the middle. Tavon Blackman over to the corner for the three. A little bit short for Chris Jenkins. He tries to tie the ball up unsuccessfully. Here they come. Back the other way. Ball is thrown away. They had
again,
a 2-on-1.
The Gonzaga defense causes another turnover.
Absolutely. They had a 2-on-1, but he did a beautiful job of taking position, holding his position, and forcing him to get the ball. That was forced pass. Another block. This is a very athletic Gonzaga team. Nice dish. Slam dunk.
Rauf with the slam.
Finishing with authority. We've got a 3-point lead here. They've extended the defense into the backcourt now. They are pumped up. They have forced 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. Make that 6. It was a little bit out of control there. So, looked like they may have missed a foul on that one.
The team's really working extremely hard on defense and competing for every pass, laying in the face of their opponent. And now the Molloy defense causes a Gonzaga turnover.
It looked like Chris Jenkins was ready to go backdoor, and he threw it to the corner where he was, and that didn't work. Giles again trying to set up the offense. Oh, that looked like a carry. Long 3-pointer by the big man. Rebound. Underneath to Abdul Rauf. Nice move, but did not come down with it. Chris Jenkins with the rebound keeps it alive. We have yet another block by Crawford. That is just, that's the third block on a breakaway layup. I don't think they're used to this sort of athleticism. the referees are letting them play. And I think
they are letting them play.
I think that's good. But you've got two teams that get up and down the field, but play hard but clean basketball. I think it's a good idea to let them play. Oh, that was too easy.
Nice play by Molloy.
Yeah, beautiful set play on the inbound.
Turnover Gonzaga.
That pass to Jackson, he was, they said his toe was on the line when he caught the pass up the wing. 12-11, a minute 12 to go here in the first quarter. It's been a really hard and well-played defensive
Three ball.
I don't think he intended to hit it off the backboard like that, but they count all the same.
Here we go. Molloy gets a block of their own.
Yeah. Rebound Glover. He's got a lot of boards.
Oh, boy.
Did they call him on the line?
Stepped out of bounds.
They caught him on the line when he tried to cut under the basket and head up court. These two teams are pressing full court. And with that three-pointer, Molloy has taken a 2-point lead. Looks like they got, was it Glover? Tavon Blackman with the foul, his first. Yeah, they're running some hard picks and set plays off of these inbounds. There's another
three ball again.
Missed, but they got the rebound. Not a good job there. Chris Jenkins
nice
with
block
another block.
Jenkins.
Tell you what, a very intense defensive struggle here in the early season. Both teams are making it very hard to score under the basket. Why they stopped playing.
We're trying to figure that one out.
You didn't know?
You didn't know?
Well, they got shot.
Underneath to Chris Jenkins. They knock it away. Both teams have turned the ball over quite a bit, but they've been forced. The defenses are playing the passing lanes and very, very aggressive. And that looks like that basket will count, and Molloy takes a 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 16-12. Beautiful drive and dish by Giles for a basket right at the buzzer.
Well, this is a defensive clinic tonight so far, and that's what we would expect from both of these coaches. Steve Turner in his 9th year as head coach of Gonzaga, and Jack Curran, I'm not sure how many years he's been at
55.
Molloy. 55, that's all?
That's all.
There certainly came to, you're going to have to earn every point against these guys.
I think the message from both coaches is going to be to protect the ball a little bit better. I think there have been obviously some forced turnovers, but there's been just some sloppy play, lack of communication that has caused a couple of turnovers. Gonzaga will have the ball out to start the second quarter.
Now, do you want to predict at what point Coach Turner's tie is going to come off during this game?
Either way, his shirt's going to be soaked. He's a hard-working man. Tell you what, that was an entertaining quarter of basketball. Great.
Up and down, up and down.
They're trapping way out from the basket, get it over to Chris Jenkins. He's going to swing it all the way across the court to Crawford, who's going to try to go baseline. Looked like he was fouled there, but didn't get called.
Probably not the best decision on the shot.
Yeah, I think he was going to go baseline, got cut off, and didn't really have anywhere to go with it. Tried a very difficult shot. Here we go. Nice job of breaking the press again with 3 skip passes.
That's where Gonzaga needs to stay in the paint. They have an advantage in there. They need to pound it in there every time down the floor.
Yeah, if they can, especially if they can break the press like that, where they break it quickly and get a person cutting through the lane. Tucker is now taking over the point. And we've got a charging foul, it looks like. With the charge, good job by Chris Jenkins of drawing the charge on the back door. Long to Crawford.
Touchdown.
Nice pass and a good job of good body control. Very good body control there.
I can remember years back when Casey O'Neill was the star of this tournament.
Well, you know, Hogan, who's now the starting quarterback at Stanford, was playing in this tournament a couple of years ago.
Oh, so many great players.
There's more than a few guys who played multiple sports. Looks like they called Matt Jackson for an offensive foul, trying to set position down in the post. With all the physical play, that's a bit of a surprise. But maybe they're trying to keep it under wraps. Tucker calls out the play, gets the ball over to Butler again. Rebound by Grover, he's going to push it. Grover across the half-court line, taking it all the way. Switch to left hand.
Oh.
And it will be a jump ball, and I think this jump ball belongs to Molloy.
Hey, you got a jump ball? Is that a jump ball?
On for the Eagles, number 4, Jabari Greenwood.
Jabari Greenwood, won a star wide receiver for the football team, is now in the game.
Well, it's another basket. Wilder has 11 points here in the first half. He is over. Glover seems just a touch over match with a hold. He had a big piece of his chunk of his jersey there. Into Chris Jenkins, a beautiful inbound play. He just set up position.
They can't handle him inside.
He's 250 plus pounds, and he's very
explosive off the floor.
Absolutely. He's already got 3 blocks tonight.
Much like a Barkley or a Dantley when he gets inside.
Tavon Blackman on the long pass. Tries to dish it back out, loses it.
Turnover Gonzaga.
Yeah, they have had, again, that's an unforced one there. They need to be aggressive but under control. I think.
Brian, we can't see you down there. You got to move over. Brian, Crawford. Whose ball?
On for the Eagles, number 1, Crawford. Also,
Rauf is back in the game for Jackson, and Crawford for Tavon Blackman. We've got up to the top of the key, back on the wing.
There you go.
Low. Yeah, that was a well-run offense. It just didn't work out. What a play by Chris Jenkins to get up and intercept that pass. Jenkins has missed quite a few threes. He's a really good shooter for a big man, but he's He's missed the three so far today. Meanwhile, Justin Brown does not. And that extends the lead back to 4 points for Archbishop Molloy. Crawford over to Jenkins, down low to Abdur Rauf. And the turnaround, rebound by Glover. He has missed quite a few layups. He's switched it to his left hand and just is missing it when he does that. It's a long three. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Grover. And a good hustle, trying to steal the rebound from Justin Brown. And a down pass goes into Brown. Out to the top of the key to Tucker. Blackman is in for Glover. Glover's been active on the boards, but has not had a shooting touch today.
Let's see if Gonzaga can get their offense going.
They got Brown for the push. He's up against a guy that's got about 60, 70 pounds on him, and tried to. You can't extend your arm. And that's what he did wrong. He extended the arm.
Wow, what a play.
Well, that's a good play by Abdurrahman. He had his hand on the ball. He put it back down and took it back up and scored. And he's going to try to finish off an old-fashioned three-point play here to pull Gonzaga back within one. He does a nice shooting touch for a pretty good-sized young man. Tucker across the timeline.
Fingers forward.
Jenkins with yet another rebound. I guess he had a rebound, but his momentum carried him out of bounds. Yeah. I think he thought he was knocked out of bounds, but he didn't argue. Nice rebound by Abdur Rauf on the run.
They are giving nothing away tonight.
Yep. Looked like Greenwood was going to get the layup there, but a nice job of stripping again. They're letting him play. That was
and
pretty,
a good hustle
play
by Molloy.
Follows the play. They drop it down to Jenkins at the foul line. Back out to Jenkins for a three. He has not had his three-point today. Looks like they've called on the rebound. They called Jabari Greenwood for the foul. Considering how physical a game and how aggressive defensively, each team only has 4 fouls. So it's been, again, I think
again, to your point that the refs are letting them play tonight.
I think it's a combination of just solid defense and the referees letting them play. But it's been a well-called, evenly called game.
Players are working extremely hard on defense. Flying around, competing for every pass.
That's Chris Jenkins. That's good news. With only 2 minutes to go in the half, Chris Jenkins' first foul. He's such a big physical player that he sometimes gets into a little bit of foul trouble. And the big 6'5", what they call their center. He's really listed as a forward, but he's playing the center position for them. Marco Koza hits the first one to extend the lead to 2 points. And he hits the second. Jabari gets it in against the press over to Crawford. Across the court to Tavon. Tavon breaks it off the dribble and
Off his foot. Coach Turner not a very happy man at the moment.
No, I tell you what, if they get control of their turnovers, they would be well ahead of this game. Their shooting percentage is higher, but they're getting less shots. They're just turning the ball over consistently, which is not generally Gonzaga basketball. There's another steal by Crawford, but stolen right back by Kozel. Stolen back by Jenkins.
Nice.
Over to Green. Ooh, hard foul.
Yes, it is.
Looks like they're calling it an intentional foul, so we will get the foul shots in the ball. That was a hard foul. I don't know that I would have called it an intentional foul, but it was certainly a hard foul. Done. Cuts the lead to 2. He'll get another foul shot, and then Gonzaga gets the ball because of they called the intentional foul. Well, both teams attack.
Well, you know, when it's not going your way, we seem a little out of sorts offensively, and the defense is keeping them in this game. I mean,
absolutely. A kick on that play, so they'll take it back out into the basket. Tavon Blackman playing it under the basket. Both teams have scored off of the inbound pass into the basket. Down low to Chris Jenkins. Beautiful save. Beautiful defensive save.
Great hustle
there
by Molloy.
Out to the wing. Long three. He hit three. 6'1" junior Myers, who's just in the game recently, hit a beautiful shot from the corner there. But again, it's back to a five-point lead. And they just press. They never let up. I think if Gonzaga can get a hold of the turnovers, this should play into their strength. They're very athletic and quick with the ball. Chris Jenkins up and foul.
He'll go to the line, the big man.
Good backdoor, but that was again very strong defense. He was not able to get the ball up. A lot of times he'll take the foul and score the basket. Let's see if he can get his shooting touch here. Not so far. He misses the first shot. It's been a little bit strong on almost everything. That's been the other challenge. He's their best scorer, and he's been a little bit off. There he goes. He gets the shooter's touch on that one. And we're back to 27-23. Ball into Giles. They're pressing. Now Gonzaga's playing a zone press, and it causes a turnover. Jenkins with the ball, looks up, sees Glover out on the wing. Glover reverses it to Crawford. Abdul Rauf went down. He tried to pass it to him, and he went down.
That's some great defense.
That's Crawford's fourth block of the first half. Crawford and Jenkins have been making it extremely difficult to score under the basket, but the three-point shots have really kept Archbishop Molloy ahead in this game. And they're going to call Crawford with the body there.
Eagles foul number 1, Ryan Crawford.
And Pat Myers will go to the line. It's just that's the 16th foul, so we'll be shooting one and one pretty soon as well. Sorry, look, I'm looking at the wrong one. That was
now Pat Myers comes into the game.
There he goes.
They're twins.
Oh, I've got Myers.
They're twins,
Yeah.
I think.
I get them confused all the time. Okay. He makes foul shots. 29-23 with a little over. It's going to be hard to match the intensity of the first half, but I have a feeling they will. Two extremely well coached and hard-working basketball teams. We're going to start the second half. It looks like we've got on the court for Gonzaga, we've got Crawford, Jenkins, Blackman,
same group that started the game,
and Abdur-Rauf. Yep. Chris Jenkins with a short turnaround. Misses that one. Glover with the steal. Coming back the other way. He goes up.
Nice
down
job.
in the basket. That time he went up with his right hand. His last couple of layups he switched to the left hand and didn't seem to find it. So
that away, Charles. Oh, am I supposed to be objective?
No. I don't think that's a criteria. Though I tell you what, these kids from Archbishop Molloy play with skill and passion, and I mean they be very proud to root for these guys. Well, they kick it out for the three. Oh, he walks. He was going to shoot and changed his mind, and that he had set his feet and then started to do a jab step, and that was one too many. Okay, Gonzaga now again facing that full court zone press. It's been relentless. Crawford cross court to Blackman. Blackman down to Abdur-Rauf on the wing, into Chris Jenkins, who will make a spin move and score.
Wow.
Beautiful
Gonzaga's out of the gate quick.
Yeah, and I think their plan is to pound Jenkins. I mean, they're going to play teams that are every bit as big as them, but this is not one of them. Oh,
again, they've
ball
caused a couple turnovers quickly too. He's going to call him over the back. Tough break there for Rauf.
Yeah, I think when he lost the ball temporarily, that forced him to kind of fall into the rebound. And yep, it was a good call over the back on that missed layup follow-up attempt. Watler, who's been very good. Oh, beautiful
nice
pass
work
to Brown. Pretty good passing. And coach is telling him, go, 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 go. Chris Jenkins.
Can he save it?
He did, but to the Archbishop Molloy, a pass underneath.
Wow. There.
Just like
here we go again.
A one-point game. Down on the wing, Crawford.
Defensive pressure is relentless from both teams. Chris Jenkins
again
seems to be playing with a little more purpose on offense this half.
And it looks like Kozla is trying to draw offensive fouls, but Chris, even with his size, has very good body control. And there's contact there. Chris is staying vertical, and here's a three-point attempt. Looks like Chris got a piece of that one. Crawford coming up. He's cross court to Jenkins for the run.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was a hard foul. He came down on his head. See if he's going to be okay here. He looks like he is.
Just a quick check. The tie is off from Coach Turner.
There you go. You had it called. He's getting into this one. So Jenkins, who on that play, again off the steal, they threw a long pass to him coming up the right wing, and he was hard foul as he went in for the layup. He sinks that one. He's hit 5 or 6 consecutive foul shots now.
I tell you, I love the way this number 11 for Molloy, Christian Giles, works around the floor. Kind of reminiscent of a Muggsy Bogues type of guy.
He's a little guy, but he is in control. There's no question he is running the offense over there. He does a beautiful job, helps to break the press, gets the ball down to their guys who have been cutting, especially Brown has really benefited from him. Here he goes again, dishes off to Brown again, back to Giles. He's going to take it down, tries to dump it, but they read the pass. Chris Jenkins read it, and ahead to Glover.
Yes, sir.
That was beautiful. Yeah, good body control. And that time, the left hand was good to him. again, they're feeding off the defense.
Well,
Steal after steal after
and
steal.
typically the second half is a good half for Gonzaga. That relentless pressure wears on you.
Absolutely. Now, if there's any team you think they could handle, it would be Archbishop, because they do the same thing. They play that same relentless style. They've scored most of their points off of defense too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they've got a couple more runs. You know, so far it's been kind of both teams taking turns making little mini runs.
Yeah,
You know,
this is certainly the biggest one Gonzaga's made. They're up to a 7-point lead, and they're going to the foul line. Glover's come out and made a couple of big shots here in the second half.
and he's also benefited from making a couple steals as well.
Absolutely. He's been out at oh my goodness, Gonzaga.
Now the students are getting
fired
going.
up. Yeah, they have to reinforce the stands wherever the Gonzaga students
See
go.
big Dante LaPresti, Gangnam Style.
I think the intensity level in general seems turned up. Gonzaga came out more intense. Archbishop Molloy is matching that, and the crowd's getting fired up. This is fun. So Glover goes to the foul line to try to get his 6th point and finish off a 3-point play here.
Bradley Jackson in the game.
Jacks, they bring in another big body. I think Brown has been causing them some trouble here. They brought him in, I think, to try to pull down Brown. Long three there.
Whoa, what a nice shot.
I tell you, Watler has been deadly. He has been deadly.
He's been their main scorer, that's for sure.
He and Brown have carried the load. Back to Chris Jenkins again. He's been down low. He's been so unstoppable. They get it down low to Jenkins again. He goes up. He's fouled yet again.
There's not much you can do when he gets it in that close.
I would guess he's got 60, 65 pounds on the guy trying to cover him, and it's muscle. He is a powerful young man. Again, with a shooting touch to go with it. I mean, he's going to play on the wing in college, which again, because of his range.
He'll play on the wing, but he'll be able to use his explosiveness off the floor by taking threes inside.
Yep, absolutely. He's the kind of guy that if you leave him open, he'll hit the three. If you come out on him, he can blow right past you. Whoosh. Chris is up to 21 points here. He is showing why Villanova is so excited to have him coming next year to play basketball. Bring it again around the Watler.
Nice work by Charles Glover.
Cutting off the baseline and causing the turnover. Glover has been he and Crawford defensively have been huge. Chris Jenkins with the three. Just a little short.
Good work, Bradley Jacks.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards by Jacks. Try to pass it inside. Chris Jenkins again. This time he is fouled by Giles. He's relentless.
He certainly isn't afraid to mix it up with anybody.
Tell you what, very good work on the board there by Bradley Jacks. Since he's come in, he's been active on defense and a good job there on the rebound, on a long rebound. Chris Jenkins is pouring in the foul shots. He is last year he was the Gatorade Player of the Year for the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. And as we mentioned earlier, he has signed to play at Villanova next year, one of the top basketball programs traditionally in the country, and a very fine school. Swing it outside to Kozel for the long three. No. Crawford with an excellent rebound. Looks up, doesn't see anything. Underneath to Jacks with the left hand. No. Chris Jenkins with the rebound. He is fouled yet again.
The big man gets it inside. There's not much you can do.
That's the third foul for Coastal, and he's really the only real size that Archbishop Molloy has, and that could be a problem if he picks up a fourth foul or if he has to take him out. And the coach is talking to him, but he's sort of shaking his head like, I don't know what I can do here. Number 2 and the foul line are getting very, very familiar. He has hit 8 consecutive foul shots. I hope I didn't jinx him. I did. All right. I won't say anything again.
Okay, the beatings will continue then.
Giles again over to Watler, back to Giles.
Nice pass by
Beautiful
Giles.
cut. Yeah, that was a nice job of cutting down the lane by C.J. Davis.
Crawford. Walk.
Yeah. And a turnover. Again, that's been the one bugaboo. The defense has been strong.
Gonzaga's got to be careful here.
Yeah, you don't want them to make a run on you. 8-point lead at the moment with 3.5 minutes to go. The relentless Archbishop Molloy team with the ball. And again, they can hit the threes, which opens up the lane for them. Chris Jenkins with another rebound. He and Glover have been tremendous on the board. Crawford over to Tavon. It was way off on the three-pointer there. He hasn't really taken a lot of shots, so he's not a bad three-point shooter. Missed the layup there. Good thing that we missed the block, or it would have been a goaltend. Out to Chris Jenkins, down to Jax.
Nice job.
Kozel's looking at the coach saying, I'm trying to draw fouls, and he's killing me.
You know, Jax is another big body. Not quite as big as Chris, but, you know, he's thick.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him play, and he's come off the bench in the second half, and he's a good, strong physical player inside. Listed at 6'6", it seems to be every bit of that. Pull up by Giles.
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
He just
There he
pulled up
goes
right in front of Chris. He's fearless.
What are they paying you over there?
Crawford coming down the court here. He calls out the play. Looks like they've got a 1-3-1 offense here with Chris at the top of the key. Gonna try to dip it in. Glover with the three-pointer. No. Tavon keeps it alive. Goes off. Here comes Giles. He's going to take it up against Crawford, but that's a mistake. He blocked it again. Now we've got a jump ball, and this time it goes to.
You call a walk?
No, I think they called a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
It's Molloy. Archbishop Molloy gets the ball this one. That was yet another block by Jamal Crawford. He's just remarkable. That's the travel. Yep. Good quick hands there. Calls the turnover.
Greenwood back in the game.
Greenwood is an athletic, quick player.
Terrific football player.
Yeah. Chris Jenkins with the three. He fakes it, goes down the baseline.
Oh, boy.
Nice touch with a fade away from about 10 feet. That's a tough shot. They played exceptional defense on him there, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Gonzaga has its biggest lead at 50-40 with 1:20 to go in the half. Swinging out, he's been deadly from three-point range, but not this time.
There we go.
Out on the wing to Crawford.
Beating him down the floor.
Crawford over to Chris Jenkins. Nice strip. They saved it. It's coming. Here we go. Oh, here comes Crawford again. Watch out. Beautiful body control. That was very good work by Satut. Satut has caused some problems with both his ability to hit the three-pointer and his ability on the out in the open court. I had to ask the coach how to pronounce that name. That's a tough name.
I just call him Jason.
That's easy. 23 seconds on the shot clock. They bring it back.
We got the big
Crawford.
6'8" sophomore in the game now, Sam Miller for Gonzaga.
Yeah, Gonzaga's size is mostly pretty young, other than Chris Jenkins. Again, just beautiful defense by Crawford. Forced a turnover by Watler. Watler's been tremendous today as well. He does everything well. plays a lot bigger than his 6'3".
You know, he may look like Steve Urkel, but he can play.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but I think all around he may be their best player. Over to Crawford for the long three.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't seen that part of his game. We've seen everything from him except the three-pointer, and he shows he's got that part of his game, too. 53-42 with 12 seconds to go. Gonzaga's going to try to extend and prevent them from getting a good last shot.
Three of their own back at you.
Here we go. Chris is going to have one last shot.
Oh, my God.
He hits it from half court. Chris Jenkins from half court. Nothing but the net. So we've got a three-pointer from Watler, and now that's immediately followed up by a three-pointer by Chris Jenkins from half court. What an exciting way to end that quarter. But you know, Chris, he looked up at the clock. He was calm. He
How
shot
many
that off
points
of
does
1
Chris
foot.
have now?
Chris Jenkins has 29 points.
So he had 14 points in that period.
Yeah, he got his shooting touch back. Early on, they dumped it in low to him where he's just too powerful, too explosive. And then he hit a couple of threes, and he hit that fadeaway jumper.
When he starts feeling it outside, you're in big trouble.
And he's been to the foul line so many times.
Again, you know, with his size and strength, there's not much you can do when he gets it in the paint.
I think Marco Kozel has worked very hard and managed to I think he's only got the 3 fouls. He may have picked up the 4th. But, sports is often about matchups. And again, if you've got B.J. Anje at the map or somebody like that match up against a Chris Jenkins, so he may not be quick enough. Archbishop Molloy doesn't have anybody that matches up with Chris Jenkins. Beautiful passing over to Glover.
And one, Glover.
Beautiful. Again, 3 quick passes and a beautiful. Chris Glover. Sorry,
Charles is
Chuck. They call him Chuck Glover. He's really good with both hands.
you know, that's his 8th point tonight.
He's
a chance to make it 9. But he's been very active defensively.
And exactly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's coming up on a double-double with the rebounds. He's been next to Jenkins the most active player on the board. Sam Miller is also in for Gonzaga right now, and he changes that shot and rebounds. He's a tall young man.
6'8", sophomore.
They've got some good height, young height. Glover almost gets it. Wow, crashing the boards. Crawford, but he lost the ball out of bounds. He came crashing the boards from way out on the left wing and almost managed to put it in.
You have 3 sophomores on the floor for Gonzaga right now.
Yeah, Gonzaga doesn't rebuild; they reload. Archbishop Molloy has a pretty veteran team, and they're not gonna fade away. They're gonna continue to play their style here, which is press. Gonzaga has extended to its biggest lead at 59-45 with 7:07 to go in the 4th period. Off the inbound, almost stolen. Jabari is so quick. As you pointed out, an all-met wide receiver. Just a tremendous
Just
athlete.
a sophomore. Another one of the super softs on this team.
Despite beautiful defense, that was, there's not much you can do. When C.J. Davis is feeling it, he hit that 3-pointer over a 6'8" defender. Good skip pass.
Beautiful work. Missed the layup.
Jabari missed the layup, got it back and put it in. That was a nice skip pass by Chuck Glover.
You know, it appears that their offensive flow is improving this half. You see the multiple passes for layups. We've got an injured player, and that's...
yeah, it looks like a cramp. We've got a cramp with Watler, which, again, he has been playing.
Comes
our
100 athletic trainer, Penny Lynch.
Yeah, he's got a... looked like his right calf. He just seized up and went down. At the pace at which they're playing, I'm not surprised. And they don't have quite the depth that Gonzaga has. Gonzaga has been throwing more bodies. As you pointed out a few minutes ago, they had 3 sophomores on the floor, including a couple that we haven't seen a lot of yet today. And they continue to attack and defend.
And there's no significant drop-off when these guys come in off the bench. Stifling man-to-man defense just wears on you. That's all there is to it.
Absolutely. You look at the team, and last year they had Nate Britt as well, who is going to University of North Carolina. But it doesn't seem to matter who they lose. They just continue to be able to play well as a team. Everybody on the team understands the defensive scheme. Everybody plays solid man-to-man. They all pass the ball well. They all attack the basket well. And, it's Chris Jenkins wasn't able to play against Paul VI, the second-ranked team in the Washington, D.C. area the other night, and Gonzaga still won.
That was a big game for this team in terms of confidence.
Absolutely. They
particularly as young as the team is.
Yeah, and Crawford.
They could go out and compete with their big gun.
And Crawford, who was coming off a season he sat out hurt, came in and played brilliantly. Crawford,
nice pass by Crawford.
Beautiful play. Sam Miller.
Into the big
one of our super sophomores. And he looks that young.
The whole bench is on the court.
Giles.
The other thing is Gonzaga has a decisive advantage on the boards. Very rarely do they get more than one look at the basket.
Beautiful steal.
There goes Giles.
Well, that shot. He has had so many shots blocked from behind. That time he put the ball way up high over the basket.
Crawford with the 3
long
ball.
Bingo! Booyah! He is feeling it in the second half. After 2 points in the first half, he now has 12. So he has scored 10 points here in the second half. He is definitely seems a little more relaxed and has shown us his range. Beautiful move there down the baseline.
Nice shot.
Jason. Satu. Skip pass over to Chris Jenkins. Back to Glover.
Nice
fakes the
fake.
3 down the lane.
Wow. What a layup.
He is one of the few. Crawford stole the inbounds pass and was fouled on the way back up, but it looks like Brown got the worst of that one as he tried to recover from his bad pass and slammed into Crawford, who is a strong young man too.
Again, the cumulative effect of that man-to-man defense is now paying the dividends.
Every time I look up at the scoreboard, I don't realize it's now been extended to a 19-point lead. And where did it come from? It's a wave after wave of defense, attacking, passing. Beautiful job. And this is an Archbishop Molloy team that has beaten some of the better teams in the New York City area over the past 2 weeks.
Coach Turner seems a little more relaxed now, although he's still working that towel pretty hard.
Like Jerry Parkanian, except he doesn't chew on the towel like Jerry used to. Hines has come into the game here, the 6'4" junior. Has come into the game for Gonzaga.
Appears that Coach Turner is offering the referee some encouragement.
He doesn't waste any words.
Their whole bench is on the floor.
Crawford sinks the first one to extend the lead to 20. Misses the second. That's about the only thing he's done wrong in this second half. Into the corner for Watler, long three.
Got a piece of that.
Yep, they got a piece of yet another one. Glover working one-on-one with them down into the corner to Crawford. Crawford works it back out to the point. Back to Chris Jenkins, who tells the guys to clear out. Wow.
Good look. He had a good look. Just didn't go and got it back.
Wow. That was Sam Miller. Missed the three-pointer, got his own long rebound, and then took it all the way down the lane and laid it in from well above the rim. He looks like he's going to be a good one.
Three ball Molloy.
Again, that's C.J. Davis. He's hit 2 or 3 threes here in the second half. He is a player. Missed a pass there. Crawford saves it.
Oh, never touched it back there, ref.
Yeah.
Let me help you along a little bit.
Yeah, but he wasn't touching the ball when his feet were backcourt, so that was a bit of a funny call. But anyway, they've done a good job today with two teams that with two teams that are playing at 110 miles an hour. CJ again working it. He's going to take it all the way down. He draws the foul. I think they're going to get Jenkins. That's only his second, I believe, which again is important for a guy who is as active around the basket as he is. CJ. CJ Davis is going to the line here. Picks up the first and switches it despite all of the distractions from the...
How many points does Davis have?
Davis is he's up to 12 points. Yeah, he's had a big second half.
Make that 13.
They're still playing that zone press. They give the ball to Tavon. They've now cleared out and they're playing a pressing man-to-man. Over to Chris Jenkins. He's going to take it down low.
Wants the ball.
And the three people draped on him. He takes it up and draws a foul. I wonder how many of the other teams are watching this game.
Well, when you look at the team fouls, I mean, it's 9-2, and I would guess 8 of them have been on Chris Jenkins.
I think other than the one on Chuck Glover, the rest have been on Chris. He's having a big night. He's making a statement tonight.
All right, Kevin Bynes checks into the game for Gonzaga.
He is at 30 points now.
6'6" junior.
31 points, I apologize. Raymond Hines is got a beautiful job by Watler. He's back in after he had the problem with the calf cramp a little bit ago. He's back in the game.
Bynes.
Tavon Blackman thought he was fouled, but lost the ball. It's a couple of turnovers there, and they've closed it down to 15-point lead. I mean, it's not over.
Now Molloy is going to fight you till the final whistle. Nice pass. Beautiful layup, Tavon.
Nicely done. They get the big man out on the point. They can hit the three-pointer and dump it to the guards who are cutting.
Rebound Bynes.
Kevin Bynes is in. We're seeing a lot of players from both teams, but especially Gonzaga today.
Kevin also plays rugby at Gonzaga.
That was a bit of a sloppy turnover. Yeah, it's a 15-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Here comes Tavon. There's some bumping coming up the court there.
Charles.
Missed the long three-pointer, and they are on the run. Pulling up and got the shooter's touch there.
Looks like we're going to have a track meet start to finish. making a little run here.
Gabriel Kilpatrick, yeah, they're making a run. We're down to a 13-point lead. It's going to look closer in the box score perhaps than it's been here in the second half. But it's good.
Yeah, they pull it out.
I've got 17 on the shot clock with a minute and 17 to go here.